Badger,
Yeah.
where does a sheep go to get its hair cut?
I don't know.
A barber's. Barbers. Hello and welcome to the Spiral Dimension. I'm Doctor Von Hoot and this is the Magic Badger. Say hello, Magic Badger.
Hi.
Okay, today we have some comics and a CGC slab. It's one of two that I have, so I'm not sure which one it's going to be, but it's going to be good if it's either of them. So, whoosh. This, my friend, is a Tomb of Dracula. Yeah, no, not excited at all. Fine. See, this I've had this in the other room for probably a year, if not longer, because I stopped buying raw Tomb of Draculas and just bought slabs for a really long time. That's been in there for absolutely ages. How cool is that? Issue 56 of Tomb of Dracula. Very cool. Love that artwork on the front cover. It's really good. Sooner or later, I'll probably just get it slabbed, but you know, nice to have another copy. First up, Incredible Hulk, issue 1. It's got a young variant, I believe. Very cool. You know, this Incredible Hulk run is the first run of Incredible Hulk I've ever read, and it is right up my street. Like, I mean, it's got like monsters. He's monstrous in it, but like there are monsters in it and everything. It's dark, it's scary. Love it. Really, really fun. The cover A of the Incredible Hulk, issue 1. Because this run is an amazing story. It's loads of fun. That's more representative of what's in the book rather than the Scotty Young cover. But yeah, it's just old mopey Bruce Banner walking around going, oh, woe is me, I'm also the Hulk. And yeah, then some monsters pop up from everywhere and he's in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, I really like it. It's really, really fun. Whoosh. Hallows Eve, issue 4. Again, cover A. You know I like Hallows Eve quite a bit. She's a cool character. This series, sort of typical Marvel in so much as it's a bit of a basic story that it's not that engaging. Although it does have some interesting ideas. But also the art is just a bit sort of like they weren't really trying. So it's a bit of a shame. Cool cover though. They do have really cool covers. In fact, I'll show you a bit of the art and you can actually know what I'm talking about. Like, it isn't bad, but it isn't. It's just basic looking quite often. Like, there's no detail in faces and whatnot. Yeah. Understood?
Yeah.
Yeah, you with me? It's a cool idea though, like if you look in these panels here, like she's got this like magic bag full of masks and she takes out the mask, if you put on the mask from the bag, you get the power that the mask gives you. So in this case you've got a vampire and you've got a werewolf. You know, it's always useful. Whoosh. Very, very cool. We've got that awesome DC cardstock about them. DC just nail their variants every time. Whoosh. How cool is that? Wonder Woman 800. Yeah, and it's a beautiful cover as well. But yeah, Wonder Woman. Gotta love a good Wonder Woman cover. And I think I bought it because it was issue 800. I figured it would be good to go with this one, which is the real reason why I got issue 800. Whoosh! This is the banger of the covers, I think, because this is the first appearance of Trinity, which is Wonder Woman's daughter. Is she, isn't she? Not really sure. I haven't really actually been reading it, so I don't really know. Yeah, but yeah, Trinity was, I mean, it sounded like a big deal and a good idea at the time to pick up her first cover appearance as well as first appearance, so why not? Whoosh. Alright. Very Wonder Woman-y. And again, that beautiful cardstock. Oh, the cardstock. Oh, it's worth that extra 50p or whatever it costs to get a cardstock cover. Whoosh. Now, I'm not sure why I bought this, other than I think it's a 1 in 25 or something. Yeah, it says here 1 in 25 ratio, and it must have been super cheap. Like, there must have been discounted, because I'm not a massive fan of the actual cover. Like, usually if I'm going to buy a cover, I go with the one that's, yeah, I try and go for the best cover or the cover A if I don't like any of them. But it's a 1 in 25, and I do collect this run of Superman, so that'd be why. I just figured, like, it was a 1 in 25, why not? Oh, I mean, I like the idea in principle of it, where you've got like the outline of Supes in the back here, or Clark, if you will, and you've got Lex in the foreground. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Clark, Lex, and it's called Villain Inside, and this is really remarkable. You see, in the picture on the front, Lex is inside Superman, so it's all very clever, very, very clever. It's a play on the name.
Well done.
Yeah. Oddly, of the DC covers there, the 1 in 25 is actually the one that I'm the least interested in. But I do love Superman at the moment. That book is amazing. I recommend reading it. It's fun, it's gripping, and it's well written, and the art is great. It's what you want from a Superman. You need enough threat. That is important. It's difficult with Superman because of how, he's Superman. It's difficult, but it's not impossible, and they do a good job. Right, slabby time. As I said, this is one of 2 slabs that we currently have in the Spiral Dimension that are unopened. They are 2 very different but very exciting books either way. So let's get started. You ready? Get ready to see a book that you have no idea about. Whoosh! But everybody else watching this video will be very familiar with Watchmen issue 1 from 1986 in a 9.6, arguably one of the greatest stories ever written in comics or anywhere else. I mean, compared to pretty much any other comic book, this gets the applause over anything, really.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I love Do a Power Bomb more, but the sort of the mainstream, like your critics, all agree Watchmen is remarkable. Yeah. And see, you don't know anything about Watchmen, and I'll be honest with you, not until you're older will you be allowed or anywhere near any of this. Like, because it's a bit grown up. You need to. I say grown up. What I mean is, it's a bit inappropriate. Is the gist of it. You need to be a bit older to fully appreciate it. I don't know what I'm talking about, honestly. But I did read this just the other day because I knew this was coming. I thought, oh, let's get in the mood. Let's get my Watchmen on. And I read it again because I do periodically read Watchmen, and that is why this is so special, this book, because of all the books I read, I would say I only come back and read 3 or 4 of them, like Do a Powerbomb, Dark Knight Returns, and Watchmen, the ones that I can think of at the top of my head that I come back to time and time again. And it's a remarkable book. It's interesting because they did a really good job with the movie version of it, in my opinion. Other people not so happy with it, but I really love the Zack Snyder movie, especially the Ultimate Cut and the Director's Cut. Either one of those. But it uses quite a lot of dialogue directly from the comic, and once you hear that and like have it in your memory, now when you're reading it, you hear those voices. It's great. It's a wonderful book, and this is the Comedian's Badge. Yeah. You won't find out who the comedian is until you're much older, and I'm glad about that. First appearance of Rorschach, Ozymandias, Dr. Manhattan, Silk Spectre, and Night Owl. Death, in quotes, of the Comedian. Amazing. Alan Moore story, Dave Gibbons cover and art. It is absolutely iconic and one of the greatest stories ever told, honestly. It's remarkable. It's sort of, I'll try and put it in some sort of context, sort of a murder mystery, especially from the beginning. Like somebody's killing superheroes, or at least one of them. The comedian dies. Spoilers. He says there. It's wonderful, Badger. I really, really, really want you to be able to like share it with me and read it and watch it, but no, it can't be done. Not yet. It just give it. I don't know, 5 years. 5 years seems fair. Yeah, you'll be 18, which is the rating of the movie. So. Makes sense. 9.6 as well. I highly recommend, if you're interested in getting a copy of Watchmen graded, 9.6 is the one to get, because price wise it shoots up at 9.8. But it's affordable, I'd say, in 9.6. Not outrageous. It depends on your perspective, because obviously quite a lot of these were made because it was so popular, but this is the first print, and it's wonderful. It's iconic. I feel like I'm doing a service to my collection by having Watchmen issue 1 in it. I'm going to try and get more of like the first issues of really important stories to me. Yeah. Right, thanks for your help, Badger. Thanks for watching, everyone. Comment down below, tell me how good Watchmen is, and I dare you to tell me it's not good. I will, what do I normally say now? Yes, like and subscribe, comment down below, and we'll catch you next time in the Spiral Dimension. Peace!
From the Spiral Dimension.